The iWireless Center has transformed into the set of Disney on Ice. Local 4 is live from the ice this morning. Plus,
almost a sigh of relief, weight off the shoulders.
The bill that could save 2 Exelon nuclear power plants is just a signature away from success.
WHBF is local for you. This is Local 4 News this morning.
Happy Friday and good morning. Thanks for watching Local 4 News this morning. I'm Emily Scarlett. A bill designed to save Exelon's nuclear power plants in Clinton and Cordova is now on the governor's desk. After hours of debate last night, lawmakers voted to save the plants. Under the deal, Exelon will get a subsidy of $235 million. And while Ameren customers could see a small increase in rates, it'll also save hundreds of jobs. Local 4's Carrie Keene has local reactions to the bill.
People in the QCA have been extremely vocal about the Exelon issue since the beginning. Now that the bill has passed both the House and the Senate, they are remaining vocal about how much it'll impact their communities.
In Cordova, the population is about under 700, about 360 households, which predominantly a lot of them do work up at Exelon.
Both sides of the river, you know, we call them bedroom towns, a lot of them. People work there, they shop and get their groceries in the Quad Cities.
Very few businesses. It's very much based on the economics of the community, outlining area, 3M, the nuclear plant.
The small town of Cordova, Illinois has been vocal about their support of the Future Energy Jobs Bill. The nuclear power plant is Rock Island County's largest taxpayer and supplies 800 jobs to the area. In addition to those jobs, it brings business to the small town and brings in extra jobs during the plant's outages.
When outages come, thousands of jobs come again, and they're here for like a month. We do wonderful here.
And one outage could replace all the booths and, you know, give employees bonuses. But to be gone it's devastating.
The residents are all hopeful that the lawmakers in Springfield don't forget the small towns where these plants sit.
This doesn't just affect Chicago and how people pay their bills. This is a way of life for the Midwest here in Illinois.
We've forgotten an awful lot of our small towns because everything's getting to be big business. It'd be nice to see if we can actually, you know, make a go of this.
And when they heard it pass the House and Senate on Thursday night,
almost a sigh of relief, weight off the shoulders.
The bill is just waiting Governor Bruce Rauner's signature, and it is expected that he's going to give his okay. Carrie Keene, Local 4 News.
Thanks, Carrie. Illinois' public union workers could be subject to drug testing under a plan from Governor Bruce Rauner. Any AFSCME workers suspected of being under the influence of illegal drugs or alcohol would be tested. The proposal is part of the state's final offer during contract negotiations. It does not allow for random drug or alcohol testing. It only allows the state to test employees if there is rational evidence they may be abusing substances. New this morning, President-elect Donald Trump has named his latest cabinet pick. He's tapped retired Marine General James Mattis for Defense Secretary. The decision came as Trump kicked off a victory rally last night in Cincinnati, Ohio. Mattis is expected to face a tough challenge, though, getting Senate confirmation. He retired only 3 years ago. The law states that defense secretaries cannot have served in the military within the last 7 years. A website ranks a local school as the best private high school in the state of Iowa. That honor goes to Rivermont Collegiate in Bettendorf. The website called Niche ranks schools across the country. Niche also rated Rivermont in the top 5% nationwide. It scored Rivermont highly in the quality of colleges that students consider, standardized test scores, and student-to-teacher ratio. This weekend, figure skaters are taking over the iWireless Center for Disney on Ice. This year's theme is Dare to Dream. Local 4's Greta Patrick joins us live from the ice. Good morning, Greta. Tell us about this year's show.
Well, good morning, Emily. They've transformed the iWireless Center into this lovely Disney scene. Now, here to tell us a little bit more about the show, we have Hope. She plays one of the ensemble dancers and a bunch of different characters in the show. Tell us a little bit about what the show's about.
Well, Disney on Ice Presents Dare Dream is really your ultimate princess experience. You have your classic princesses like Snow White and Cinderella, and then you have some of your new princesses like Tiana and, of course, Rapunzel. So in the show, you get to see this huge silk act where the skaters actually go up in the air over 7 meters above the ice. You get to see skaters from literally all over the world perform different tricks, partnering lifts, of course, jumps, all that fun stuff. So it's really a great experience.
Sounds beautiful. Now we're going to get a little sneak peek of it right here. What are we about to see?
So right here, you're going to see a scene from the Snuggly Duckling, which is in the Rapunzel segment. And you get to see Rapunzel and Flynn and all their friends skate around. It's a really fun scene to be in.
All right. Well, it's one of my favorite scenes too. Let's take a look at the Snuggly Duckling scene.
I'm malicious, mean and scary. My snare could curdle dairy. And violence-wise, my hands are not the cleanest. But despite my evil look and my temper and my hook, I've always yearned to be a concert pianist. Can't you see me on the stage performing Mozart? Tickling my act is physically. Yep, I'd rather be called deadly from a killer show to medley. Cause we don't deep inside, I've got a dream. He's got a dream. He's got a dream. See, I ain't as cruel and vicious as I seem. Though I do like breaking femurs, you can kill me with the dreamers. Like everybody else, I've got a dream. I've got scars and lumps and bruises, plus something here that oozes. And let's not even mention my complexion. But despite my expert toes and my goiter and my nose, I really want to make a love connection. Can't you see me with this special little lady rolling in a rowboat down the street? Though I'm one disgusting blinder, I'm a lover, not a fighter. Cause way down deep inside, I've got a dream. I've got a dream. I've got a dream. And I know one day romance will reign supreme. But my face to these people screaming, there's a child behind it dreaming. Like everybody else, I've got a dream. She's got a dream. She's got a dream.
I just wanna see the floating lanterns gleam. And with every passing hour, I'm so glad I left my tower. Like all you lovely folks, I've got a dream.
She's got a dream. Got a dream. Got a dream. Got a dream. So all you princess that really got extreme, we're one big team. Call us cruel, sadistic, and grotesquely optimistic. Cause way down deep inside, we've got a dream. I've got a dream. I've got a dream. I've got a dream. Just way down deep inside, I've got a dream.
Well, that was absolutely awesome. To catch even more Disney action from Dare to Dream this weekend, make sure to check out our website, ourquadcities.com. We have showtimes and information about where to get your tickets. Live in Moline, Greta Patrick, Local 4 News this morning.
Greta, I'm so jealous that you're at the iWireless Center this morning. Looks like you all are having so much fun. Thanks for that. Let's turn it over to meteorologist Anthony Peoples. Of course, I love the Disney princesses, but I'm really impressed by the ensemble dancing in those big costumes. Not dancing, but ice skating in those big costumes.
Yeah, you know, I've seen this show several times. I took our daughter Gretel to it when she was smaller, and it's a fun time. And just to think, you can see the show right here on Local 4 News this morning. But Greta's getting to see it on the ice, right front stage.
And you can too. Just get your tickets. They're there until Sunday. So definitely looks like a good time. And the great thing is, I think people of all ages would enjoy that show.
I definitely think so. I mean, everyone has some connection to Disney over the years, and getting to see it on ice, even better. And it's a nice way to kick off the holiday season too. Ice skating going to become more popular here over the next week as the colder weather moves in. A few flurries out there just to get people more into the holiday spirit. 38 our current temperature. We have a west wind at 9 miles per hour, wind chills at around 31. So cloudy skies this morning, 35. A few flurries are possible. by this afternoon. I'll call it mostly cloudy because there's been a few breaks in the clouds, and if those breaks continue to materialize today, that we could see a peek at the sun. So we'll call it mostly cloudy and hope to be optimistic and say partly sunny, but at least a chance of seeing the sun, a high today of 41. We do have 3 weather systems that threaten us with snow. The first 2 might be more of an inconvenience, but the third one could be more significant. I'll have all the details coming up.
All right, but for now, where we should be in terms of temperatures, maybe a few snow flurries today?
Yeah, and the snow flurries are not anything to worry about because they're just going to be flying in the sky. Not everyone will see them.
All right, thanks, Anthony. Celebrating the holidays with no Santa, that's what some students are being forced to do. That story's after the break, and then we'll get your say on the matter.
Stay with us. The time now is 6:11. You're watching Local 4 News this morning.
WHBF is local for you with James Sears, Emily Scarlett, and meteorologist Anthony Peoples. This is Local 4 News this morning in high definition.